Hi everyone, this is Dr. Hassi. Welcome to the channel. Today's topic is BOT3303 Module 3 review. This module actually covers 3 chapters, 17, 18, and 19. So we are going to go over. So as always, make sure that you read from the textbook these chapters. Also review your PowerPoints and your notes from the Zoom lectures. Okay, let's get started. Okay, so our first chapter is seedless plants. These are also called seedless vascular plants. There is another group vascular plants. They are seed plants. So these are seedless vascular plants. So there are ferns and other fern allies or fern relatives that they are in this group. They are 420 million years old. Their origin goes to 420 million years. Club mosses, horsetails, whisk ferns, and ferns. Again, ferns or Pterophyta is the most popular phylum under this group. So ferns, they look like the picture you see here, very leafy and has this fern-like front that has the sories underneath that. And these are, again, they don't have seeds, they have sori instead, and then they have spores. They are actually regenerated using, reproduce using spores. So they are still not very advanced plants. Okay, and the even more simple ones are the whisk ferns, which are Psilophyta. Those plants are actually simplest living basic plants that still exist today with the 6 living species. And no true root leaf structures. And then they have this forking stem, but not very complex. But they are vascular, so they have xylem and phloem. And the other 2 groups, horsetails and club mosses, also have they are in this group as a phylums. There are some phyla they extinct, like Rhinophyta. They actually don't exist no longer, but there are some oldest plants like over 420 million years old plant species that they extinct, and we only know them from their fossil records. Okay, so this is chapter 17. Chapter 18 is a pretty cool chapter with a very large and biggest, oldest, tallest, largest size plants are all in this group. There are plants that they are almost 5,000 years old. There are plants that they are over 300 feet tall and 30 feet diameters. So this is a group of plants. They are called naked seeds because even though they are seed plants, but there is no fruits involved. So their seeds are actually opened and they are not inside a fruit. So conifers, cycads, ginkgos, Gymnophyta, they are all under this group as phylums. Again, tallest plants like sequoias, oldest plants, and also a lot of medicinal plants. They are in this group. So very, very important group of plants, gymnosperms. They don't have flowers or fruits, but they do have seeds, and their seeds have wings that actually fly away from the tree. So important point. There are deciduous or even evergreen trees in this group. We know from the Christmas trees, pine trees, that a lot of everyday use plant species in this group. So they are under seed plants. Seed plants also include chapter 19, which is flower and angiosperms. Of course, flower is the most important part with these colorful petals in male and female parts, and pollens and stigma and female, and then eventually they turn into fruit. And so flower and fruit always go together. So these are the 2 unique anatomy. Here we see in flowering angiosperms that doesn't exist in gymnosperms. They do have seeds here too, so these are also seed plants. So make sure that you study the flower part, pollination, fertilization, also the life cycle of soybean, and make sure to you know about megagametophite, microgametophite, pollens, insect, how many cells, how many nucleus involved. So to make sure you cover this. So in the chapter 19, this is the biggest group of plants with the largest number of species under flowering angiosperms. Seeds are covered. Unlike gymnosperms, we have two big classes here that make sure you study those each class. Again, flowers, seeds, fruits, these are all exist here. And anything with the numbers, the phylum itself, Magnolipida, and then all the food plants, right? Most they're under here, including wheat, corn, rice, and also potato, and a lot of other plants. So as always, keep reviewing, and then studying, making flashcards. And if you have more questions, please contact me. Thanks for watching. See you next time, and happy studying.